Hey, what y'all doing out there? What y'all doing out there? What y'all doing out there? Hey, y'all know who it is. B Woods, Mr. Power Move 06. Hey, we live and direct back on Sunday. Simple lifestyle and legacy conversation. Hey, I'm y'all host, also known as Dr. Bryan T. Woods. Hey, I want to thank y'all for coming in the room today on this awesome Sunday. Hey, we got an awesome conversation lined up for you today on this awesome Sunday. And without further ado, hey, we're going to have an icebreaker with no other than the top earner with this opportunity, Mr. Bryan N. Bean. So everybody that's chiming in today, hey, we live on YouTube right now. And I'll tell you what, hey, enjoy this actual icebreaker, and we're gonna get right off into this actual conversation right afterwards. So for y'all that's viewing right now on Facebook Live, hey, if y'all want to see everything visual, you can jump over to Power Move 06 on YouTube. But if you want to listen to our conversation, verbally, hey, you definitely can chime in right now, share with a friend. But without further ado, let's get right off into this actual icebreaker. All right.
I get on Zooms and people wonder why. So people wonder why I get on Zooms and people wonder why, emotionally in the business, not in my personal life, but in the business, nothing bothers me. When people quit, it don't bother me. It don't bother me. When people join, I'm excited. If somebody go do something else, it don't bother me. When people talk about me, it don't bother me. I know people that talk about me behind my back. I look at you every single day. It don't bother me. That stuff rolls off me like water. It don't bother me. You know why? Because I'm living my purpose. When you live out your purpose, little small stuff don't bother you. You're born twice. The day you born and the day you figure out why you were born. And I was put here to teach two things: mindset and money. I know that like I know tomorrow's Sunday. It ain't even no question for me. So when you understand you part of something great, and we can free a lot of people just by showing them a simple approach to getting wealthy, what are you really afraid of? Like really, what are you really afraid of? If you have a bunch of fear, it's because you're trying to sell the business. That's your problem. We don't have to sell the business. We ask questions and show people a way out. Write this down. We don't get you in something. We get you out of something. This ain't the kind of business we get you in. This is the kind of business we let you in. Write that down. This is not the kind of business we get you in. This is the kind of business we let you in. So I'm not getting you in something. I'm getting you out of something. Why wouldn't you ask everybody you ever heard of a wealth concept called S.I.M.P.L.E? That's just informative. See, if you never, Bryan, I don't want to mess up. Bryan, I don't want to say nothing. That's because you still trying to sell the business. You still trying to explain the business. You still think you got to know everything. Half of your anxiety is self-imposed. Everybody write that down. Is my anxiety or are my fears self-imposed? Well, Bryan, what if they ask me a question? I hope they do. That means they're interested. Duh. Bryan, what if they ask me something? Well, thank God. I'm glad they didn't. When they ask questions, I know I got you. Oh, you interested? You got a question? Oh, hold on. 720 708 1296. That begins the journey to get their questions answered. If you can't click over and three-way a person into a 2-minute drill, then yeah, you may need to figure out another profession. I ain't gonna even lie to you. If you can't do that, might be time to figure something else out. But if you can pick up the phone and just say, hold on, and dial 10 digits, you can make money over here.
Hey, what y'all doing out there? What y'all doing out there? What y'all doing out there? It's like I told you, hey, we got an awesome lineup for you today on Wealth Promotion Sunday. Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed that actual icebreaker with Mr. Bryan and B. He's one of the top earners with his opportunity. And the biggest thing is this right here. Everybody been looking for a solution that's going to help them stop living paycheck to paycheck and for them to do better financially. Well, this is it. Simple. Everybody's viewing out there today. Hey, have you heard of S.I.M.P.L.E? Hey, it's been taking the world by storm. We're talking about public information versus private information. So for you that's viewing today, hey, go ahead and share with a friend. I'm not going to be before you long, and my 30 minutes of fame is already ticking. So let's get right off into the conversation. So everybody's viewing right now. If you want to view our actual features live and direct, we're live on YouTube right now and Facebook. But if you want to see the actual features, you can chime into my page, Power Move 06 in the chat. Power Move 06. All right, Power Move 6 on YouTube, right? Or is in my actual bio that I put on. So let's get right off into it because hey, we know that people, actually having a great time from this day's service from the church. But let's get some actual financial actual growth today. All right. So let's get right off into this actual conversation. Who we got in the room? Oh, we got two of my awesome business partners in the actual room. Hey, let me know if y'all can see my stream. Give me a thumbs up or just give me a verbal. Hey, we in the room. All right.
We see you.
Awesome. Hey, so for everybody that's viewing today, hey, I'm a proud member of Extra Digit Movement. Where we're going to show you how you can be able to you change your actual three figures to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 figures with this opportunity. But the biggest thing I want to tell you is this is where lifestyle and legacy actually connect. Well, let's talk about how this actually comes together because there's two types of information that have been being driven in the world. There's public and there's private information, right? So let's get right off into it. So what are we talking about? Right now, we're talking about extra digit movement concept called S.I.M.P.L.E. Just like I said before, the problem is there's private information, public information versus private information. Most of us were taught public information because it was already embedded in us through from school, all the way from the rearing of our house, all the way up to going into the workforce, college, or military, or whatever the case may be. But the private information, what I'm talking about, is the rules of what the wealthy men doing, right? Right now, there's 4 roadblocks that stop most people right now from actually winning financially, and they are taxes, debt, big business, and inflation. Right now, alone, if you could be able to tackle your taxes and debt, because taxes and debt are like husband and wife, you could be winning automatically. But even more, if you leverage big business and be able to outpace inflation, you could be winning right now. Let's talk about how this all goes together, right? So right now, you got access to private knowledge and experts. We're talking about S.I.M.P.L.E, how you can be able to shift, increase, multiply, and protect and leverage everything with this opportunity. So we got some people that actually took this actual simple challenge and they killed it all day, every day. Here's some of the actual people that took the simple challenge and what it did for them. Here's Miss Actual Marcella Gardner, right? Just with the shift of phone, Miss Marcella Gardner and Miss Anita Patton were able to buy their actual dream home in actual Sumter, South Carolina. Miss Marcella now is living her forever home in Sumter, South Carolina. She built it from the ground up. And Miss Anita Patton and her family are enjoying her awesome, beautiful home in the state of Alabama. I want you to drop some fire emojis in the chat if you would love to be in your actual forever home. I'll wait. It's a beautiful thing to ride out in the sunset like this, right? It gets even better. Here's some other people that took the actual challenge. Mr. Don and Ruthie, Don Wilson and Ms. Ruthie Rodriguez. Hey, this couple right here was able to snowball a lot of their actual financial situation, all because they were able to take this simple actual approach, right? They snowball over 85K actually debt, and both been able to reach $900+ in taxes, and both husband and wife are in the 800 credit score club, right? They were able to lower their bills by an actual 100 points and purchase property in Cabo St. Lucas, vacation home, and sight unseen 10 acres in Puerto Rico. Shout out to Don Rupi. That is different. Now that's just only in the actual shift phase. It gets even better. Let's talk about how this thing comes together, right? So let's make the shift. Let's stop leaving money on the actual table. We're talking about $300, $800 a month. Right now, most W-2 workers are taxed in the highest tax bracket. And some people are like, how do you know? Well, hey, all of us been down that rabbit hole, right? But just imagine right now, if you was able to take that shift, you could be able to start to play with the big boys. Because the biggest thing between the average person that had that public information versus private information, and they didn't understand that they couldn't play if they didn't have the money. And this is where a lot of your money's been going. But let's talk about how we're going to tap off into it. Right now, your house and your apartment is all you need to make the shift. Bing! I know some of you right now are saying like, hey, this is the light bulb effect. Yes. Some of you wondering why you living paycheck to paycheck, and every time you get your actual paycheck, you don't have enough money to the end of the month. Matter of fact, some people don't have to the end of the week or 3 days after they get their check. It's all because it's by all grand design. Nobody taught you to always have a home base, have a business to be able to stop that bleeding, right? But with the power of a home-based business, you can lower your taxable income by 10%, right? What does 10% do for you? Well, I'm glad you asked. Keep listening to this conversation. This conversation will let you in what's really going on. Now you can be able to leverage so you can be able to play like the big boys. Now you can have a little bit more than you didn't have before you was only a W-2 worker getting taxed in the highest tax bracket, right? How does this roll off? Right now, by just making the shift. Welcome to what the rules of wealthy been doing, right? By making the shift, you can start to play big boy right now, right? Big boys are actually investing their money in capital gains where they're being taxed 15% or below. That hits way different. I don't know about you, but where else in the world would you want to take it to a whole nother level? I'll show you how we're gonna get down into it. Here's some of the perks. Right now, you have the solution already, right? But you're just not using it. Right now, everybody that's viewing me right now, most people live in a domicile. They either live in an apartment, they rent in a room, they got a house, or whatever. Plus, you, by making the shift, you can be able to start an actual home-based business as a qualified marketing director with this opportunity right now for $100 one time, 149 up front. You can start a home-based business. Here's some of the perks by having a home-based business. You can be able to take advantage of your taxes, right? Be able to get instant pay raise, expenses becoming deductions. You can also be able to hire your kids, right? You could be able to be able to put them on payroll versus giving them allowance, right? And it's also demonstrate early entrepreneurship early on for you and your kids and your legacy, right? You can leave a legacy and break the actual cycle. You can give generations a head start. Also, you got unlimited actual income results with daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly residual, right? That anyway money. Have the time freedom to take your business anywhere you go with the flexibility for working from as small as your actual phone or your computer, right? Also, you can be able to take control and choose opportunity over security because most people choose security because it's safe. But you've been playing it safe for too long, right? It's time to be adventurous right now, right? Being able to play by the rules of the wealthy. This is how it goes down. Right now, we got real experts, right? On the other side of the house. Now, if you just want the membership only with this all the experts working for you, only that's $149.97 a month. Right now, this is what it includes up front. The experts be able to reducing taxes across the board, 144 million across the board that they actually save in actual taxes, right? Also, we were able to eliminate the experts be able to eliminate debt in $2.3 billion. That's over 52,000 shaved in actual years shaved off of people actual debt. The experts were able to help you negotiate and lower your actual bills by $98.4 million across the board for the actual field. But you know what's so awesome about it? We got real results. On average, Buy spending power is over $2,100 $2,187 back in your pocket across the board for most of our members. Now, if you think that's something, that's just the three downs. We gotta say three downs, one up. What goes up is this: the experts are gonna help you be able to restore your credit. On average, we average 26 points average increase in people actual credit scores with this actual opportunity. We call it the three downs, one up. But what's most impressive after you get all that goodness, just imagine. Just imagine right now how much money you would get back after you did those four things alone. Right now, I can be able to tell you your debt free date. It can tell you your actual cash flow millionaire date and the interest saved across the board and the time saved that you did this. But what most impressive is drop in the chat how much money, much more money would you have once you complete this actual concept. I'll wait. Drop in the chat if you're going to be saving a couple hundred, thousands, whatever it may be. Wouldn't it be nice to have that money in your pocket? What could you do with that money at this point? I'll wait. Well, now I'm gonna let you a little insight of what's going on for this opportunity. Let's get a little deeper into the conversation. Right now, we're tapping into the increase phase. This way you can be able to travel, be able to have more money in your pocket, take vacations, be the actual borrower instead of the lender. And the best thing about it is you invest in the number one asset. That's yourself and getting educated by extra digit movement, make wealth, real family. Now that hits way different. Now, think about this. This is how the increase fees goes. Right now, we got daily and weekly bonuses by sharing the power of a home-based business, right? So I actually got some actual awesome business partners in the room. Mrs. V, can you hear me? Are you able to come off of mute?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Hey, Ms. V, how does it work? How does it work whenever you step into the realm of the power of sharing a home-based business when it comes to this actual getting paid handsomely with these opportunities? How does it work with the sponsorship and the momentum bonus?
With this company, what they do is they give you a referral fee, just like when other companies advertise to you, hey, if you share this link with this person, and they buy or they sell or they do whatever, we'll give you a referral fee. So does this company, and they give us $50 for whether that person decides they want to be a QMD with us or whether they want to be a member alone. So you're getting paid for just referring people to this awesome membership that will help them with their finances. And then they also give us a momentum bonuses if we do it in a timely manner. Why not get paid for doing something speedy? Because you did it in a timely manner. Everybody likes to get rewarded. So why not be rewarded $150 if in the first 30 days you get 3 people who decide to partner, with you as a QMD. If within your first 60 days, you will get another $450. And within your first 90 days, if you get another set to do the same thing, those three to do the same thing, now you'll get $900 for a total of $1,500 in momentum bonuses and $50 for each person that you personally got to enroll, either member or QMD.
Awesome.
That is Snatch.
Hey, that hits way different. You hit the nail on the head with that, V. I'll tell you right now, everybody's doing right now, it gets even better. Think about this. Right now, by just having an actual small team of actual 12 and sharing the power of the home-based business, you could be able to earn an additional $600 a month with this opportunity. Now, you don't have to go out there and you actually get 12 by yourself because you got a team. You can tell one person they can go get 2, another person go get 2, another person go get their 3, another get their 3. Next thing you know, you got a team of 12. Well, right now, would you rather go out and get a team of 12, or would you rather go out and work go out and work times efforts just to get that $600? Like, drop in the chat. How much for most of you right now? How much hours does it take you to be able to earn $600 extra, financially, or Or what is the rate of return on how much it would take you to earn that residual if you had that in a bank account? I'll wait. We're not gonna do math in public, but it's something for you to think about. With the performance bonus, on average, you earn this at executive level too by increasing um our actual performance by 6 actual QMDs or members mix every single week. Now, I said we don't use the math in public, but if you got that $300 every single week for every month that you got it going on, you can earn an extra $1,200, and you add that with the 600, that's over $1,800. But it get even better. V, hey, how does this break down when you talk about the power of a home-based business?
Yes, by sharing the power of the home-based business, you get infinite leadership bonus. This is once you get to executive level 3, the company pays you now for everybody that comes into your organization. Whether you personally enroll them, whether your teammates personally enroll them, that you start getting paid anywhere from $10 to $150 per day as your team grows. These will be people that you know, people you don't know, people you never met. You'll be getting paid because you partner with a team, and as your team members introduce this to their friends and family, their circle of people, you will start getting paid. As you can see on this pay stub, this is one of our members' pay stub. He was paid $30, $50, $100. And then he even got his daily guarantee of $1,000. All of this is just one day of pay. And he was able to collect all of this just because he partnered with the home-based business. He introduced it to some people who also introduced it to some people. And now he's positioned to make that to anywhere from $10 to that $150 a day in leadership bonus, in addition to his daily guarantee of $150 a month to $450,000 per month, just because he leveraged the opportunity and leveraged the people he knew and building a team.
Hey, that is way different. Now you put that together so awesomely, right? But with this opportunity, there's levels to this, right? This is that anyway, phantom money or any way phantom money. So it's different from being wage, right? So let's talk about this, V. How does this break down with the executive level? How does this work?
And like you said, there's different levels to it. This is the executive level where the company pays you anywhere from $150 to $4,500 per month as you build your team. This money, some people have said, well, oh, that's not a lot, but this is extra in addition to what you're doing right now. Like we say, we love people with jobs, and we love people who whether you have a job or not, this is extra income for you, anywhere from that $150 to that $4,500. This can help you pay your mortgage, help you pay a car note, help you to start to be able to invest, pay off some debts. This and at this level.
Hey, that is way different. That's what I'm talking about. We just level two this, right? Think about this. In the regional level, right? You could be able to earn $6,000 to $30,000 per month with this. Right now, you could be able to buy your luxury car with that opportunity. A lot of people want to be able to pay off their student loans, or you can send your kids to private schools, and you could be able to purchase your dream home, or you can just want to take your actual dream vacation. I don't know about you, but an extra $6,000 to $30,000 that could change my whole financial trajectory with what I got going on financially. So everybody that's viewing right now, hey, if you can't understand that, I don't know what to tell you, because at the end of the day, that hits so much different, right? It's so much different. So everybody that's viewing right now, hey, go ahead, drop in the actual chat if you want to know more about that. How does this break out when it comes to the actual presidential realm, Mrs. V?
At this level, Bryan, you basically living in that top 100%. You're making the type of money that top 1% income earners are making, anywhere from $45,000 a month to $450,000 a month. Yes, the company has laid out a compensation plan that you can work your way to $450,000 per month. That is life changing. This is where legacies start happening. This is where you are now basically living. Even the other level before this, you are now becoming a yes person. That means you don't have to stop. You don't have to say no anymore. You're taking those private vacations, renting yachts, flying private jets, the supercars, the great big homes. You can now build generational wealth for your family when you make this kind of income, all because you're helping other people to do the same thing.
Awesome. That is way different. That's how it all comes together when you be able to make funds with this opportunity, right? But it gets better. Think about this. Right now, we talked about the actual shift phase and the increase phase. Let's talk about the multiplying phase, Ms. V. Talk to us about this awesome gentleman right here, the modern day Rockefeller, Mr. Clovell Oliphant. How is this guy operating in the multiplying space?
Well, he's taking advantage of everything this MWR has to offer when it comes to multiplying money. First, he got all the money come back to him in that shift part. So now he's taking the money that came back to him and he's putting it into the different avenues that the company have, which is land banking. He bought parcels of land. He is one of our precious metal buyers. He's now a ratio player with precious when it comes down to precious metals, and he's been able to position himself to be able to win when it comes down to the precious metal. He's actually using money. He's able to use the infinite banking system to now become his own bank, where now his money is working for him. His money is being worked twice to bring him residual, not residual, but that everyday money. He's his own bank.
Awesome. Hey, that his way
Ratio
different.
player, landowner, and his own bank.
Hey, let me tell you something right now. Hey, this guy right here, just like she said, has to be one of the quietest millionaires I ever met in my life. But he always said that he's the product of the product. He likes to do less talking and actually execute with more results. That is different. Now that we're gonna talk to you about the actual multiplier phase of money, let's talk about the phase that V loves so much. V, hey, break this down to him about the actual protection phase because you love to talk about this phase. So break it down to him.
Yes, I do love to talk about this phase because I heard of a phrase said, own nothing but control everything. And it was spoken by Nelson Rockefeller. And he said that is the true way to live the American dream, is to be able to own nothing but control everything. Because that way nobody can tax you, nobody can take it away from you if you don't own it. And that's truly living the American dream. So just like these people on this screen, the Oprahs, the Rihannas, I can't remember the basketball player name because I don't do sports, but just like these
LeBron.
people, if you set yourself up properly with the right type of trust, and that's how you truly are able to own nothing and control everything, is to have the right trust, which is a complex trust. With our company, you're able to now be able to be just that. And now you don't have to pay taxes. Nobody can sue you and take whatever you home. And your family for generations to come will be protected and don't have to go through that shenanigans of being taxed or being sued or taking thing or anything being taken away from them. You set your family up for generations to come with a complex trust that this company offers you with this membership. They say membership has its perks, and this is definitely one of those perks you want to have.
Hey, you know what? We actually got some superstars on the line right now. We got Miss Evelyn Freeman, and we also have my awesome business partner V. Hey, without further ado, hey, could y'all come on and let the world know what it has done for you? Because y'all are rocking the road, rolling in y'all own right. I'm gonna tell everybody right now that's viewing, and everybody's in the room. Everybody has a different story financially because everybody's financial situation is different. Believe it or not, little wins are just like having big wins. Because guess what? There's no little or no big win little or big win when it comes to securing your financial legacy and leaving a legacy for your family. Every win counts. And that's what people fail to realize when it comes to getting right financially, right? Miss Evelyn, hey, could you share your actual story on what some of this thing did for you? How it all comes together with this process. I'm gonna drop the stream and we'll come back up. If anyone will give your testimony of what it done for you.
I'll go first. I was introduced to this company about 4 years ago, and in 2020, and I started to take advantage of the information and the experts, and then the experts helped me out. One of the first things I did was I did my credit. I put my credit report in there because they give you access to your credit report and credit monitoring. And my credit score was a 539. And the experts did whatever they do behind the scenes to help me bring my credit score up to a 714. I was able to use that information, open a private reserve account, take and pay off 3 credit cards with the private reserve account because the experts showed me how I can use not a private reserve account, a diversified cash flow account, showed me how to use that account to be my own bank, be able to borrow from myself and help myself get out of debt, all with while I'm still creating increase in my income. I also let the experts help me lower my bills, my security, my pest control, my cell phone, and my cell phone and my cable bill. Put in like $900 back into my pocket that I was able to now go ahead and put money in savings that I wasn't able to do because all that money was going out of the door in the beginning. I told some people about it. The company started paying me $150 a month for sharing the opportunity and helping other people do it. This is a game changer. I was able to use, just like they said, I was able to shift money back to me. I was able to increase it. I was able to multiply it with my DCA, and I leverage everything to be able to build an income with it, with a simple concept.
Hey, that hits way different. You mean to tell me you are your own bank now? I caught that. You think I didn't caught that? You said you became your own bank with a diversified cash flow account, and you're taking those wins to become debt free on your actual journey. Hey,
Correct.
everybody that's viewing out there right now, hey, I want to give her a virtual round of applause because guess what? You got to start somewhere. Most people don't know where to start. And believe it or not, we've had people that actually joined forces with us. It's not that they wasn't making a lot of money or money coming in was a problem. It was that they didn't know where to start and know what system to use in order for them to win 360 all around. Now that hits different. Hey, do we have our awesome other business partner out there, Miss Evelyn Freeman? Who else we got online? Miss Evelyn. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Miss Evelyn Freeman, how you doing today?
Wonderful, wonderful. Better than amazing. So how you
Awesome.
guys doing?
Hey, I cannot complain. A shout out to my peoples out of VI. We're doing awesome today. Well, I can speak for myself. I'm doing awesome today. V, how are you doing?
I'm doing better than amazing as well.
Hey, that's awesome. You know what's putting a smile on my face right now? We got a special guest on the line. We got Sherelle Woods in the room. How you doing today, Sherelle? You can take yourself off mute at the
Okay.
bottom.
How y'all doing today? I'm
Hey,
doing better than amazing.
hey, I know that's right. Hey, thanks for chiming in. So, Miss Evelyn, hey, how does this thing work out for you?
Well, let me start by saying it's just like about a year and about 9 months since I've been a member with MWR Financial, and happy to be a part of it. I was introduced by Ms. Verna Monsanto, and they said that you get your 3 business associates to be able to get your legs on the ground. So I started out with my 3 and 1. So I got $50 per person that I brought on board. So my membership was what you call self-funded by receiving $150 for that particular thing. Now I went ahead and did a lot of different things, but didn't jot all of them down. But I'm working to keep it. And I right now I have my credit score from a 613 to a 797, and working. And then I have my precious metals working on doing a little bit. I have to find out exactly which way they're going. But I did purchase some of those, and working. As a matter of fact, I have a debt-free date that the company gave me for May of 2025. So I should be racking up some good bucks by then.
Awesome. Hey, that hits way different. I'm gonna tell you right now, hey, give her a round of applause for her winning on all different levels with this opportunity. Shout out to Mrs. Evelyn Freeman from St. Thomas Virgin Islands. I'm gonna tell you right now, hey, we got so many stories for days on here. But I got my guests on the line. Hey, Miss Sherelle Woods, how you doing today?
I'm
Sherelle, can you
doing
bring us?
okay.
Awesome. Sherelle, hey, um, you know, kind of put you on the spot, but not really. Hey, what are some of the things that you've seen from the movement with Make Wealth Real Family and the growth you've seen in our family by just being teaming up with this opportunity? What are some of the things you've heard and what are things you've seen with our movement, what we got going on with Make Wealth Real Financial?
Well, when I started hearing about it years ago, I just it's just getting bigger and bigger by the year, especially when it's the program is showing you how to become your own homeowner, your own banking, fixing your credit, et cetera. All that is very interesting. I'm looking forward to tapping back into it because right now I need all those things. I need my own home. I need to save. I need to get out of debt. It's a lot. So overall, I just feel like the program is very beneficial to my family because you're the boss of this right now with our family. So and just seeing how it helped you grow. I know a lot of things with you being in the military, a lot of things you weren't initially you didn't know, you had not been exposed to that, so the exposure alone all definitely helps our family, whereas a lot of things I knew, just having it where you could see it and there's other people, there's a group of people, a team that could actually demonstrate, you could see the examples and they just help guide you as well. I really like that.
Awesome. Hey, you know what? You took the words out of my mouth. Sometimes, when people actually talk about their actual growth in the process themselves, some people be sitting around thinking like, oh, they making things up. But right now we got real live people on the actual presentation today that's telling you the realness. And the one thing I like about our group is we came together with people that we didn't know from Autumn House Cat, and we become family over the years with this opportunity. A lot of things that people would hide about stuff going on financially, we don't have any secrets when it comes to that. We telling the straight truth. If we had an issue with taxes, we talk about it amongst each other. If we looking the way to grow our money, we actually talking about it amongst each other. But the biggest thing I want to tell everybody is this: none of us on the stream are experts. But what we do know, we know what we know in order to better ourselves, financially, because what we used to be doing, it was just getting by. We want to leverage ourselves where we don't have to run ourselves in the ground as we get more mature in this life. Because people will say, well, how old are you? Well, you're old when you're dead. So as long as you got breath, as long as you got breath in your actual body and you're living, you continue to thrive and do things that's going to be relevant. Right now, we got people from all different walks of life on the actual stream. Mrs. Evelyn from, St. Thomas VI, Ms. V from St. Thomas VI, and of course, I'm from, originally from King Street, South Carolina, by way of, other areas. Same thing with Mrs. Woods down there. But the thing is this, we tell our truths in order for us to be able to relate to get our actual wins. So by no shape or form of means right now are we on the stream trying to sell you something, because most of you already know what your financial pain points are. But this actual conversation that we're talking about, it is actually helping people truly get out of their own way. Most people right now are in their own way financially, and that's stopping them from taking it to a whole nother level. Because if what you've been using all these years in your adult life, has just been getting by, that's the old you. Let's talk about the new you. You going forward, you want to retire, you want to have the homes, you want to have this stuff paid off, you want to have, your actual own base. You want to leave a legacy so you don't have to live paycheck to paycheck again. But let's go ahead and cap this thing off right now, right? So, hey, without further ado, everybody, I want to tell y'all thank up front for actually chiming in, because there's real people out here doing real things. We don't got time to be up here, thinking. And we're out of from all different locations, right? VI, Hinesville, Atlanta, Georgia, all over. You name it, we've been all over. But let's talk about how this thing suits up with everything that we're talking about right now. Let me know if y'all can see my stream, right? I'm gonna pull my screen up. Let's talk about what some of these actual Ring Club earners are doing. That they actually did all of the strategies that we're talking about, and how they're actually killing it on all different type of levels right now. Let me know if you can see my screen.
We see your screen.
And since we have an awesome team on, and I'm gonna let y'all talk about how when you met some of these people and what it was like. Hey, let's talk about Dr. Gerald Parker. Hey, Miss Evelyn, I like Miss Evelyn to talk about Gerald Parker. Hey, what was it like when you met this guy, and how awesome was it? Awesome was it with this opportunity what he made for himself?
Awesome experience. Awesome experience. He was working at a hospital, and making his money enough to get paid on Friday and be broke on Monday. So what he did was got introduced to MWR Financial, and he made his way to where he is today. Because right now he is living in North Carolina, but he is also have his vacation home in Florida. Just when it gets too cold in North Carolina, he shifts to Florida, and he's doing pretty well as far as expanding the business and doing all that he has to do to be in the $1 Million Ring Club and all that good stuff.
Awesome. That hits different. Let's talk about this actual couple right here. Hey, what about this couple right here, Ms. V?
Yes, Mr. Shirley and Trevor Thompson. They also, being humanitarians, love to help people. So they partner with this opportunity bill to do just that. And being able to help people projected them to that millionaire Ring Club as well. They were able to buy their dream home or build a dream home in Atlanta, Georgia. They are regional 2 directors, and they are still helping people make it and do the same thing, get to these positions, so that everybody, all of us, could be making the same kind of money and helping each other retire from working, so that we can enjoy life as we should be able to do.
Awesome. That hits way different. You hit the nail on the head. Let's talk about this awesome lady right here, Miss Cashflow Christy Howard. Hey, she's the first female residual earner, and she broke a lot of records, right? When I said the first, hey, she started earning $2,500 actual in the first 30 days. In 6 months, she earned $82.50 a month. Within a year, she earned $14.5 with this opportunity that we're talking about right now. But what's most impressive about this young lady is this. This lady was able to take that residual income and pay off all of her mother's actual bills. Now her mom can live out her later days without struggle and enjoy her life wholeheartedly. Now that hits way different. Let's talk about this awesome lady right here. Hey, what about Miss Shauna Rollins, Miss Evelyn? What do you know about this young lady?
Oh, she is phenomenal, because she has done so much built herself up, got her own home, residual in a ring bearer, and sharing the business with everybody else that she knows to help them to get the position the way she is and do super fine.
Hey, that hit way different. What's even better? She's the second female residual club earner. She's the brains behind a lot of the operation that goes on with extradition movement and what we got going on Make Wealth Real Family, right? Let's talk about Charles and Cookie Ivory. Now, you know what, Sherelle, how you doing? Are you still on the line?
I'm here.
Hey, awesome. Hey, Sherelle, hey, what was it like when you met Charles and Judith Ivory that day in Atlanta, Georgia? What was your thought process about this awesome couple, this couple right here?
Well, it was definitely an honor just to meet them as a team, working together, helping everybody out. They're doing very well for themselves. They're business owners, and I know they have a little meeting building out there in Hyattsville, and just all over the place. They just doing a wonderful job with just helping mentor. I know they mentor with you, so I see the difference in all the goals you're making, and just staying steadfast. Like, you don't play around.
Hello, exactly. A shout out to my mentors, Charles and Judith Ivory, also known as Miss Cookie Ivory. Hey, they built the actual dream home, 2-star region director, 6,000 square foot home they built. They earning 5 figures a month. And with the 6,000 square foot home, we call this the actual Ivory compound. But they got a pool in the back and a fully stocked lake. Hey, this family right here will give you the shirt off of the back. But their biggest thing is this: they look like us, they've been through the struggle like us, and they position everybody in their lineage for them to win financially with this opportunity. Shout out to some of the best mentors I have for almost 5 years now, and they leaving no secret. They let me know every single thing they do on this blueprint, and that's just keeping it simple. It gets even better. Let's talk about this guy right here, Mr. Bryan and Bean AV. Hey, drop the bombs on this guy's background and how heavy this guy is in our closing.
Talking about a millionaire over and still so humble and willing to help so many people to be able to not make the mistakes that he made, because he's been in this game from age 19. He sought after he went to Morehouse, got his degree, and realized when he finished getting his degree and got his first job that I spent all this money on a college education, and this is all the money I'm going to bring home. So he heard about the concept, the simple concept, and decided that's what I'm going to do, because I need to make more than what people are going to make for me. So he started in this kind of business from age 19. At age 22, he was able to retire himself. And working his way up, he ended up losing his first $1 million because of the same things that we're talking about right now, not knowing how to shift that income back to you, how to increase it, how to multiply it. He lost that first $1 million, but because he didn't give up, and because he didn't think that the system was flawed, he mentored under somebody. And that's one of the key things that we have to understand. You need somebody who is where you are and want to be, to look up to them to get where you need to be. He was able to gain back his millionaire status in his 30s. And he vowed from then on that he is going to share this way of life with everybody. So this company, when it came along, it was doing exactly that without him having to do so much of the work or the heavy lifting. The company does so much of the heavy lifting. What a better partnership. What a better way to leverage what it is he knew. So he partnered with MWR to leverage MWR to be able to do exactly what he was doing anyway, which was helping people. With this company, he's made it to the national director position. He's bringing home over 45 he's bringing home more than $45,000 a day. I think his income is way out the chart. He's in the 1% top earners. He's protected his assets. He was able to purchase 20 acres of land, sight unseen, in Atlanta. 20 plus acres of land in Atlanta, sight unseen. He is now an international investor buying property in Dubai, and he's able to protect his assets with the complex trust. You talk about using the whole system of this membership. This man has done just that, and he's helping many of us to be able to do the same thing. We don't talk about what he's doing to brag about it, but to show you what's possible for you as well.
Awesome. Hey, you took the words out of my mouth. Hey, what they say, we say with business, copy the right cat. And he's definitely the right cat to copy, right? So
Right.
think about this. We don't took you through the whole S.I.M.P.L.E phase, how you be able to shift, increase, multiply, protect, and leverage everything, right? And we let you tap into some of the actual top earners, and we gave you insight of what a lot of people that's on this actual panel are doing right now and how they operate and then moving going forward. So think about this right now. Right now, if most people they really want to tap into what we got going on and know how it works. Right now, we got a Zoom. We do a Zoom every single Sunday at 2 p.m. Right? I'm gonna stop my stream one moment, right? So hands down, you can be able to tap in on us at any given time you would like to, because we actually do it on demand. And on all social media platforms with our Make Wealth Real family at www Make Wealth Real Live. We also, got various events going on with www.extradigitmovement.com. So everybody that's viewing right now, if you really want more information, you can tap in that way. We also do an actual regional event called Game Changer ATL. And one thing I like to tell everybody when it comes to our actual group, we don't care how much money you make whenever you join our actual opportunity. We don't care if you're a multi-millionaire or we don't care if you're a custodian at a school. What we care about is like-minded people coming together and using this strategy and tell their kids, their friends, their family, anybody that's willing to hear the sound of their voice about changing what they got going on financially for them to be able to win. We also have a quarterly event with actual corporate Make Wealth Real, Make Wealth Real. That's every quarter that we have. And I'll tell you right now, it is way different when we actually have these opportunities with them. We just did an event called Let's Get Loud. That was one of the biggest events we had earlier this year. That was awesome. We also have a regional actual retreat with Make Wealth Real Family earlier this year where they did an all-exclusive paid Caribbean cruise with Make Wealth Real Financial. And I'll tell you right now, it hits so different, right? So think about this. If you know anything about winning financially, this is the one that you want a hands down in order for you to be able to kill it, right? So think about it. Right now, we told you all the areas that we tapped in, you be able to tap in. But at this point, if you want more information, you can be able to tap in, just like I said, at www.mwr.live, or you can tap in with www.extradigitmovement.com. Or if you want to tap in with some of our actual sponsors and actual QMFDs that we got on the panel right now, and we'll give you the information at the end. But without further ado, at this point, we're only looking for two type of people right now. Two type of people, right? Because we already told you where you can get the information from. But we're looking for two type of people we need to know. I want you to drop in the actual chat. I want you to drop actually in the actual chat, what type of person are you, right? So let me pull my screen up. All right. We're looking for number twos. Number two says, hey, Bryan, hey, I love the membership, right? I love the actual membership. For $149.97, you can have a no daily concept, no HBBs deductions, right? Increase your actual cash flow and your actual network with this opportunity, right? That's becoming a number two. That doesn't include no daily income or no actual home-based business home-based business deductions. We love number twos, but we also love number ones. Number one says, hey, Bryan, I would love to share the information that you talked about today. And I would love to be able to tap into that compensation plan because I want to add more funds to what I got going on. You don't have to stop what you got going on financially for you to be able to win. Right now, $100 one time, $149.97 a month. you can get all these awesome things we got on this actual right side of the screen. You can get an actual, all the bonuses, all the daily pay that we was talking about, the monthly residuals, and 475 different actual tax deductions. And the power of a home-based business, you can benefit from that, from being a home-based business. It hits way different. And what's even better, you can tap into all those different ways we got going on with these services. The experts will be able to help you reduce your actual your actual taxes. The experts will help you negotiate your bills and lower your bills. The experts will help you, eliminate your debt with an awesome debt plan. The experts will help you restore your credit, to an actual level that you can be able to win financially. And then the actual next level strategy, the experts can show you how you can become an actual business, your own bank with a diversified cash flow account and a proper reserve account. Also, in the actual, next level strategy, you can be able to tap into real estate. The experts will show you about land banking, buying land in the path of growth. And the experts have keys to my home ownership where they can expertly put you in a home today, even if you on Section 8, as long as you show that you've been able to pay, consistently every single month and you got proof of income. And we could be able to set up, we can work with you by having credit issues, because that's one of the people's biggest challenges, we work with you. But the seal the ball on everything is trust my asset, with sealing with a complex trust. A shout out to Roger Grant, a teaming up with Make Wealth Real Family or whatnot like that. You can win today. So with that being said, everybody that's viewing today, hey, I want y'all to get back with the actual person who showed y'all this actual opportunity today. But without further ado, I want to pay some bills before I get off. Hey, Miss Evelyn Freeman, Miss V. Monsanto, and Sherelle Woods. Hey, could y'all come back on camera and, hey, let me give y'all kudos up front. Hey, thank y'all for chiming in today. But if anybody wants to work with you or they want to know more information, so they can win with this opportunity, and all we do is refer. That's it. That's all we do is refer. We get paid handsomely for referring people to this opportunity and win very handsomely. But if they would like to work with any one of you, hey, y'all come off mute and let them know how they can work with you or how they can contact you or whatnot like that. So without further ado, go right ahead, ladies in the room.
I'll go first. You could reach me at on Facebook by my name, Verna Monsanto. Also on YouTube by Verna Monsanto. Or you can call or text me at my phone number, 912-320-1538. Thank you, Bryan, for giving me the opportunity to share.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much for coming in the room. Who else do we have the pleasure to let them know if they want to work with you? How can we get with you?
I'll go. I can be reached at Hospital Ground every day from Monday to Friday by the Fish Market, or by telephone number 340-771-5212 or 340-998-1102. Telephone numbers. So either which way you can contact me.
Awesome. That is way different. And without further ado, Ms. Woods, if they would want to know more information about this opportunity, how can they get with you if they want to work with you in this movement that we got going on?
You can reach me via telephone number at 678-349-4065 or via email shonte0831@gmail.com. And thank you, Bryan.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much, hey, for chiming in. Hey, I'm telling you right now, hey, this is a first, but hey, this is awesome with our awesome guest, Sherelle was in the room, joining the forces with us. But if anybody want to work with me personally, hey, of course, my name is Dr. Bryan T. Woods, also known as Power Move 06, or you can call me at 843 or text me at 843-359-4436. Or you can follow me on all social media platforms at Power Move 06 YouTube. I'm the real Bryan Woods on social media. You can get with me and I'll get you the information you need today. But without further ado, hey, I want to thank everybody for chiming in. And remember, abundance is within inside of all of us. But it's time for a lot of us to be able to unlock it. And how you're going to be able to unlock it is tapping into the actual resource and taking it to a whole nother level. So with that being said, Hey, thank all the people on the panel that came in today. Hey, my actual 45 to 60 minutes of fame is up. Hey, so ladies, hey, thank y'all for chiming in. Hey, and y'all continue to do great things. But remember, the bottom is way too crowded. We gonna see you on the beach of the world at the top. Have a good evening. Come back, same channel on Tuesday at 7 p.m. We're gonna be talking about simple. Yes, the simple way in order for you to be able to win financially. So have a great day. And remember, let's tap into the abundance.